Hi, this is Dr. Anthony Taylor, and this is another video from the UNCG Clarinet Studio, where our mission is to empower the next generation of clarinetists toward fearless and authentic performance. In this video can be for everybody. It might be slightly for more advanced players. We're going to talk a little bit anatomy and just habits I've seen in how we use our fingers. When we play the clarinet, we put our fingers on the clarinet and we take our fingers away. We play toward and away a lot of times. And have you ever thought about what muscles you use to create those motions? What I've seen the most often is that clarinetists focus on how they're landing. They try to control their rhythm by controlling the muscles that do the landing. And those muscles, a lot of them, there's some of them in the hand, but a lot of them are on the forearm, on the inside of the arm. So if you put your hand here and you do this motion, you can feel those tendons and muscles tightening there. So the problem with that is that there's another set of muscles too that we often neglect, and those are the muscles that we use for lifting that are on the outside of the arm. So this motion, and a little bit of that in the hand, but a lot of it on the outside of the forearm. And so when we play the clarinet, we really want good rhythm coming from those two places and those working together. And what I often hear is people are trying to control their rhythm solely with the inside. They're trying to control toward the clarinet motions by tightening those muscles and trying to control the releasing away from the instrument by controlling the rhythm of releasing those muscles. And I don't think that's good enough. I think you really have to think about using these muscles in rhythm, so you're actively lifting your fingers from this place. And a lot of times what I do when I'm working with students is I place my hand on the outside of the forearm and ask people to play and experience, see if they can experience those muscles. Because once those muscles are in your mind as available to help you play the clarinet, even that will help you get better right away. So often what I use for this, to practice this, is a scale in thirds. And those scales in thirds are really standard exercise for clarinetists to play. And if you've ever wondered why that's the case, I think it's because it really helps you work on using those two sets of muscles in even amounts. So if we just look at C major in thirds, and you might have this in your music somewhere, or your band director could help you, or you could probably just make this up on your own. A scale in thirds is we start on the tonic. I'm going to do C major. And then you go up 2 notes to E, and then down 1 note to F, and then up 2 notes. Let me start again. Start with C, up 2 notes to E, down 1 note to D, up 2 notes to F, down 1 note to E, up 2 notes to G. I might have misspoke there, but I hope you understand my meaning. So it sounds like this. So a pattern like that. Maybe it would even be better for us to do that on F major. Because in that scale, you can really feel yourself using the muscles on the inside of your hand to play all the notes that are kind of on the beat. Da 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 da. Let's do that together and do your best to keep up with me. And if you need to rewind the video, just rewind the video. 1, 2, 3, 4. And to get the feeling of that, you can kind of slap your fingertips on each ring so you can feel where you're doing good rhythm in the inside of your arm. One more time. Okay, so if we practice now going downward, if we go downward, it will end up having us emphasize the lifting actions on the beats. And so as we do that, I'll demonstrate. We can play it together a couple times. I want you to shift your attention now to those muscles on the outside of the arm and see if you can make those muscles move in a crisp and snappy upward way. So we'll start from there and we'll go down like if you notice, I'm kind of throwing my fingers upward crisply. And that's intentionally just to help me connect, to be able to feel those outer forearm muscles acting in rhythm. Let's do that one. 1, 2, 3. Let's do it one more time. 2, 3, 4. I can see in the video, that time that some of the muscles on that outside were engaging right in rhythm. You could probably see those too. So, what is this good for? Here's where it gets a little bit more advanced. If you take a passage of music that you're working on that isn't going well, I would suggest that you analyze that passage of music in terms of upward and downward movements, and especially look for upward movements that happen on strong beats. And if you can find some of those will be places that you can improve how that passage is going by really emphasizing that crisp lift using those muscles. So I hope you enjoyed that video. I would say for this one that if you go and apply the concept in it for a while, then it'll really make sense to you. It might not make sense today, but invest a little bit in exploring using your outer muscles and the inner muscles of your arm in equal amounts to help make your technique really even. Happy practicing. Take care.